I'm live Wednesday, and I'm not playing a Pokemon game? What? Yeah, it's happening for once. I was going to do one of the incentives, but I never got around to setting it up, and I also kind of want to finish what I started in Derail on Monday, so I'm doing Derail Valley tonight instead. Simple as that. I don't know. Is there anything else I should mention? I mean, obviously, I'm going to mention this again. The whole tooth thing. You missed the stream on Monday. As the bot just said, one of my fillings fell out recently. In terms of like day-to-day life, it's not a major issue. It's just a hole for food to get stuck in one of my teeth. But yeah, it doesn't hurt. Not causing me any actual issues. It's still very much though something that needs to be fixed because obviously having a relatively large hole in one of your teeth is not ideal. Because again, this was a cavity at some point, and then it was fixed. It was filled, and then that filling decided, nope, not anymore. Damn things. So yeah, I don't have the money to get it fixed. Honestly, I don't have the money for anything at this point. So, and I live in the U.S. I'll leave that at that. Not going to go any further into that side of things, but yeah. So that's the thing. If anybody wants to help out, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm still considering my options. Most likely going to just try and find a dental school that'll do it for cheap and hope that that'll be good enough for, well, long enough. It's not like it's going to last the rest of my life anyway. I hope. Let's not go into that subject either. God, I hope it lasts long enough. Um, I mean, either way, it might last long enough. It's more, yeah, again, let's not go there. Life, ain't it wonderful? Brush your damn teeth, kids. Don't get cavities. This is why. This is the bullshit you have to deal with. And you won't be able to ride on your parents' insurance forever. Anyway, let's get to something more fun, and that is Derail Valley. I haven't launched the game yet because it's rather intensive, and so I just don't want to start it up sooner than necessary. But the problem is it takes a minute to launch. So, yeah. You hear that we're doing 5M on Friday? Probably Saturday as well, but EJ's joining us for Friday. So no FNR this week. Or rather, FNR is GTA. Well, 5M specifically. I switched over. There's still nothing really to see. Hey, Evil. It's currently thinking. There it is. Well, I think what I had done on Monday was I had just placed down the micro shunter and set that up to push one of the carts onto a different thing. Evil, I hope that's not the case. I don't want that to happen. I'll need to check the paperwork again, but I think that's the case for how I left it. Oh, I love when that happens, Evil. Your harbor in town. Are you 65? You're 65. And then that is here. you, anyway. There we go. So you need to go into B4S. That's like that. I believe this is B over here. I mean, yeah, this was never gonna roll all the way over here regardless. I want you, and you, and hell, I'll flip you anyway. Doesn't matter at this point, and you're set correctly. There we go. Hook that up. Grab them. Do that. And the handbrake isn't set on that because it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to roll. Open these because it doesn't really matter all that much. I remember how to play this game. It's only been 2 days. And now we just wait for it to get transferred over. Exciting, isn't it? Micro Shunter's trying, at least. Doing its best. You really complained about that? I guess. Going 26 now? Handbrake. Where is the handbrake? There it is. Oh, well. It's fine. I don't think I really need you anymore. I'll go deposit this off. The handbrake is set. Over here, isn't it? Somewhere? This is not a store. There it is. Oops. It's fine. If it was daytime, I probably would have had a much better time with that. Anyway, where does this other one want to go? What is this? B4S. This one. Has a single car on it. You're set properly. You're not set properly. You're not set properly. I know it's dark, but I don't have the flashlight, so there's not much I can actually do. And I didn't go far enough. How annoying. Oh. I should just be able to start you up. Cut in. Oops. I might pull this far enough forward such that I can get the micro shunter over here, honestly. That should be sufficient, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's enough room. I just need to actually get the micro shunter over here. Which, I mean... yeah, I can just go straight ahead. But at that point... since I'm not going to need to use the micro shunter, I can literally just pull it in even though it's going to be trapped. Because I'm not gonna need it. If anything, I'll clear it and use it at the harbor. I could take that train. Probably not going to, but I could. Dare say I did that almost to perfection. Oh, don't do your janky shunting but not bullshit. Really? Oh, you piece of shit. It's probably still going to work. I need to just re-enable the damn traction motor and... that. I just might be down a traction motor is all. It's probably fine because they're so stupidly sensitive. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a micro shunter. It's not like it has a lot of power in the first place. What the fuck? Stop doing that. Getting really tired of this thing's bullshit. There. We're doing that again, you piece of shit. Alright, so we're going to E4S, which I should already have lined up. Traction motor is still on. So tempting to grab one. But not yet. Again, not yet. I could, but not yet. I'll rework my train configuration at a later point in time. Besides, I want to make some more money as well, which I mean will be part of why I do that. And set the parking brake. And we're good if I can get over to the station at some point. Which is on this side of the track, so there was no need to jump over everything. There. And no damage! Yay! Going to the sawmill. And those were not to the harbor, so it doesn't matter. I wasn't planning on picking anything up anyway. This online. And it should be good to go. Start you back up, and we're good. Seems like there's a little bit of an uphill going into this tunnel, but nothing that this train can't deal with. All set correctly. Looks like it. Yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, it's not that secret kiosk. Thinking between the two of these D2s, I'll take whichever one was the original one, which I think is this one, the one that I've been using the entire time. Move that to the back of the slug, or just make this the back of the slug as it is, and then put a DH4 on the other end, so I can effectively use the DH4. But still keep this around. Plus, I think the remote control only works with this. It won't work with the DH4, right? So that's a cheeky way of still getting remote control of a train that shouldn't have it. I don't know what the speed limit is exactly, but I don't think I want to be going too much faster. Especially seeing as it's picking up speed. Okay, we're still plenty good for the moment. There will be a reduction coming up shortly, so... what's that to deal with? I believe as long as you're within like 5 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour rather, of the set speed, you should generally be fine. Not worth the risk necessarily, but... something to keep in mind, Geeson. Keep a bit of trim braking on or something like that. It's a small amount of braking to keep the speed down. It is slowly losing speed, but annoyingly, that was the lowest setting. As long as I stay below 5, I should be fine for the moment. Staying below 5 is going to be difficult. The descent down into the harbor. And I'm going to need to slow down anyway. No, we're fine. We're fine. Just let it coast. One set. Starting to rain. There we go. Harbor. And I'm going to G7S. So G is that one. Okay. Imagine if multiplayer. It's on the roadmap, isn't it? I feel like it's on the I feel like it's on the roadmap. Obviously, quite a ways into the future. I know that this is a 3, so I need to slow down. There's a 4. 4. Either way, I need to slow down. Seems like we're more or less out of the hill at this point, so things should be fine. Okay, that's set correctly, so it's not going to head off to the house. It's just... yeah, that from a long ways away. Can't drive any of them, but I can drive that. Not you, which I believe was set properly. Yes. Train's still coming. Which turnoff is it? Second one. There's that. Not you. 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 Of course, in reality, what I'm doing right now is a terrible thing to do, and you should absolutely never do this. Should always be somebody with the train. You're gonna do that to me, game? You are so mean. Don't want to derail my train. Yeah, 10 was the original one. Unfortunately, I am being blocked here, but that's fine. Stop doing your janky ass shit when I pull things out. Work train. Yeah, the hand car. That's what I want. It's not cheap to keep summoning this, I'm not gonna lie. This up. And then what I want to do is actually link this up to here. And yep, that's what I wanted. Shut those down for the time being. AI trains are on the roadmap, yep. And they will be reworking the rail network to at least incorporate some level of passing loops, if not full-on double tracks. I remember that being on the roadmap as well. Well, what the hell is your problem? You just that bad? When did I have to complete this? 93 minutes? Yeah, maybe, Evil. Overheated it. Sand. Stop. You useless piece of shit. Alright. We just gotta be careful with that initial surge that occurs when you get on throttle with these. You auto-modded him for that? Really? I mean, it should be obvious, but they dinged you for motherfucker, Yosk, because that's bullying. Alright. Putting you down for the time being. Break pipe, yeah, that's fine. Come over here, disconnect all of this. Again, I can't see much better than you can, so don't worry. Gonna forget the brakes. Yeah, that's the worst part about Automod, is it doesn't understand context. At least it doesn't seem to understand context. Because it sure as hell dings people a lot for things that really shouldn't get dinged. Like, choo-choo motherfucker. Really? Really? You got a problem with that? Okay. Really? Come on. There we go. Come on. Just want to get this car past this line and a little bit further. And that'll be good enough. And then I gotta unhook everything and set a parking brake and things like that. There. Well under the time limit. Let's see, fees. Ouch. Yeah, fair enough on that. Only ate most of the money from that. I'm not doing that, obviously. I can manually service them out of needing to do anything. That's a lot of shit. Anyway, I think it's time to retire 51, because I do believe that this was the second locomotive I picked up. So, close that door. Get out from underneath that damn light. Fortunately, I gotta service it before I just ditch it. Otherwise, it's gonna cost me even more further down the road. Speaking of which, 40,000 ain't great. Not great. Not terrible, though. Because I bought all that shit on Monday. Gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah. A little fast, deal with it. Yeah, I'd like to take both of them. But nope, I'll be stuck with taking that, which is fine. Still. Taking the big ones would be fun. Hey, you know, this might be a good thing to, get aligned. You know, before the train gets here and everything. Only mildly important. Out here, hook this up. There, this. It shouldn't take too much to top it off. Yep. Good enough. Now we go to this thing. Because I'm taking it. Yeah, sure. Show me around. I didn't even mean to flick that, but okay. Tab lights. Kind of annoying that you can't have the lights on without also having the dials on. Get that. Until 2 bar. Gently engage throttle. Go. Brake pipe, blah blah blah. Thermometers over there. Ender. Forward position. Release handbrake. Release the independent brake. Gently engage throttle, except don't. Oil temperature. Dynamic brake is there. Be careful with that. That's how you blow motors if you're not careful. Oh, it's even got a bell. That is a buzzer, not a bell. Fuel slip, yes. It's hard to see it because of the lighting. Fuel, oil, and fuel hose socket is over there. Oh, there's also one over there. Cool. Anyway. Let's just, not change that at all. Oh? Hello? Do I have to get closer? Yes. How do I start this again? Much bigger train than I'm used to at this point. Nice that they got the little window down there. Yep. Not quite a line there. There we go. Just to confirm, can I pair this? Oh, I can. Neat. I'm sure about that. packing up. I'm not going to continue that. I need to make more money. I wonder... Hopefully there's something going to, like, City South or such, because then I can set up to bring back the DH4 to City South, while also taking this train, taking that load, rather, over to City South. That'd be nice. The initial curve is rather tight, isn't it? Yep. Everything is lined up to come straight back here. Can't see the train yet, but it's over there. Should just keep this out so it can recharge. Signal strength's not great from all the way over here, go figure. It is going rather fast though, isn't it? It's just traversing through a yard. That's totally the right horn sequence to use, right? I'm gonna start braking. It's getting rather close. Yeah, having this be remote controlled makes it a hell of a lot easier. Boy, those shadows, though. Doing something funky, aren't they? There we go. Press Alt again. Does this even matter? I don't know. I'm gonna disconnect that one temporarily. There we go. That. Then reconnect that. I don't think that makes a difference. What are you doing? Handbrake set with you. Oh. Okay. Now there's no complaints. That said, set the handbrake. Fuel cut off. Go find some work. Over there. Let's see. First and foremost, I'm gonna temporarily take some, place them over here. Actually, let me split them up so I can then have a better look at them. I don't believe I have fragile, right? No, I have fragile. literally any of these are the fragile ones. Mystical Hall. Oh. Hazmat. Definitely do not have hazmat stuff yet. Great Hall. Oh wow. That one's actually really nicely paying, isn't it? Good. And finally, that. Just gonna discard them. That's a heavy train. 1,000 tons. Okay. I don't actually know. I moved my mouse up. Okay, no. Work trains. Sure. No, that's right. I want... Button there. I want this. BE6, H1 support. DM1U is not what I want. Not D2, not the S60, not the DM3, the DH4. Okay. So 2,000 tons on level ground, 600 tons uphill, 500 uphill in the rain. Okay. Okay. What is going on at the top here? That bit. That. So in theory, on a 2% grade, 600 tons plus the 300 tons would probably still be about 600 tons effective when you consider the slug. There is rain in the forecast. I don't have a clock. Oh wait. Yes I do. No, that's a compass. I don't have a clock. Oh, that's Olaf's key. Okay. I do have the key then. Anyway, back to this. Oh, I could do this. 15 grand for not that much effort. Of course, it's not going to be in here, is it? Nope. Here we go. Of course you do. Well, I think I might as well do a little bit of shunting work because it doesn't take too long, and I mean, 15 grand just for doing this? Why not, right? That said, I'm going to do the moving of this to the unload track before accepting the order, but that's going to have to wait until after the break. Drop a new save in and then drop my frame rate to 5 FPS because it cuts my GPU load massively. To the point where, like, my fans are not going crazy in my computer case. And actually, what I can do is I can back out of the pause menu at 5 FPS and look up to the sky and maybe have slightly better time frame rate wise. Reduce the load a little bit. I don't know. Maybe a tiny bit. Anyway, time for a break. I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads. Prevents pre-rolls for the next hour. Blah, 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 blah. Also, any amount of money I can get at the moment to compensate for the fact that I have this fucking filling that I need to get redone. Yeah. I still won't run more ads than normal. But I have all the justification I need to do it at this point. Anyway, when I come back, we'll get that rail train, the train, the ones that I was literally just looking at that have all the rails on them. We'll get that train unloaded and sorted out and go from there. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back. Here's an interesting one for you. As of March 24th, gold points will no longer be earned for digital purchases on Nintendo eShop as of 9:30 p.m. Pacific. They will no longer be earned on physical games releasing after March 24th. And any gold points will continue to be valid and redeemable for 12 months after they are issued. Points due to expire will expire on the last day of that month at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So yeah, apparently Nintendo's discontinuing My Nintendo Gold Points, which is what it's called. They're not just discontinuing my points personally, like everyone's. Yeah, interesting. Just noticed that in my inbox. Also, there's the notice that I'm over the 100-hour cap for highlights and uploads on Twitch, but that's fine. Everything is on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So I just gotta go through and delete most of it. And it'll be fine. After all, who the hell wants to watch on Twitch? Like, the reason why you'd watch on Twitch is either you watch live or you watch a VOD with chat. If you have the option to watch on YouTube, you have to choose, or you don't have chat either way, like, why would you choose Twitch? Sorry, Twitch, but your video player just kind of sucks compared to YouTube. Although YouTube's encoding at 1080p sucks, so there's also that. Anyway, yeah. Gotta deal with that in the near future as well. Yeah, I've got like 2 months, but whatever. Let's see. Back into the game. Oh yeah, I just mentioned this again real quick. Exclamation point tooth, it's in the title. I had a filling fallout recently, and I need to get it fixed, but I don't have the money for it. Anybody want to help out? It'd be greatly appreciated. I grabbed the thing, but I didn't actually grab it because the frame rate's so low that it didn't let me grab it. Yep, and the load on the GPU shoots up. I think I'll do this after all. I was saying before the break started. End up doing this, just got to can actually easily see over here. Here, not cut in, so that's fine. That's fine, now I'll just get set when I go over here. Unset the parking brake. Everything's set ahead, and it is. Yeah, so this seems to use some sort of fluid coupling, I guess, a hydraulic coupling. Which means I can basically go full throttle immediately. Still perhaps not the best idea. Oh, actually, you know, I'm not sure on this, but if I start applying the dynamic brake, does it utilize the slug at all for that? It doesn't really seem like it. Because, I mean, the slug's basically just a D6 that's been converted to not have a cab anymore, right? So, it could still have a dynamic brake, right? Okay, so maybe for that reason, don't actually full throttle it like that. It only started bouncing off of a rev limiter, something like that. Wouldn't be surprised if you could blow the engine by doing that. What am I on? Excuse me? Okay. Don't mind if I do, I guess. Also, you don't sound like you're doing anything at this point. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be standing on right now, but, yeah. Yeah, that looks right to me. Don't zoom in like that. I'd say there's a bit more momentum behind the train at this point, so I don't want to slam it in there. It's on the far end. No, it's on the near end. Wow, that never happens. We're connected in and everything, right? It is. Alright, well. Here you go. Slowly but surely. This is gonna take a minute. Not over here. Over here. Put that one to the side. You're flipped to the side, and you're flipped. Cool. Yeah, pretty long train this, isn't it? And it's not even that long in the grand scheme of things in this game. But moving this much steel with the DE2s would not have been that easy, so... Fortunately, with the DH4 as well, not that much of an issue. Now we just gotta wait. Hey, Callie. Just gotta wait. It is a lot of beams. Well, I think they're tracks, but steel either way. Get up on the train. Jeez. Of course, it doesn't help that cars are driving by right now, so I can't hear, especially with my volume being as low as it is, but you can barely hear that. And I mean, the signal strength is not doing too well. Oh, why does it have to start raining? We'll get where we're going eventually. It'll be a hell of a lot easier to move once the steel's unloaded, though. The rail. Where the hell are we going? I didn't go far enough. Damn it, who the hell goes into here? Oh. Gonna wheel spin at that, aren't you? Give me a break. I don't hear wheel slip. What are you talking about? Pain in the ass. Yeah, so I turned off here. I wanted to turn off here. Oops. Well, I haven't started the job yet, so no issue time-wise. Just a waste of time is all. Starting up at the perfect time for all of this, with how heavy this damn train is. I keep forgetting to hit Alt to either free or lock up the mouse. Come on, train. Okay, now we do this again. Use sand, because I know it's going to slip otherwise. Damn wet rails. There we go. I do wonder where this is going to have to be parked. Hopefully either over there or over there, so I don't have to take the entire consist over main line in here. Yeah, it'd just be so much easier to either park it there or park it over there. I'm gonna kill the throttle at this point, don't need it. At this point, just let the momentum take it in. I think I'll be taking that on my way out, because why not? I want to go back to City South, drop it off, and at least get it there. Just think about how long this would take in reality. Because I'm not being very cautious, I'm just doing it as I feel like doing it. You know, in reality, you need to have a lot of people on hand. At least 2, though. Right. If you're gonna have somebody off the train, you gotta have multiple people around. You gotta go much slower through the yards because there's speed limits in place. I'm not caring about that. I'm just going at whatever speed I feel like. Going as fast as 17 miles an hour with this much in, well, in between the yards, realistic. Still. Speed's trailing off, but that's an issue. We'll get it far enough. Could really be ripping it around, of course, but I'm trying to not be stupid about it at the same time. Speed off close so that I can fully in and then feel its momentum at that point. That is shift tab. What do you mean paying fees? I paid my fees. Thanks, game. I have to service the damn trains? Really? What if I don't want to? Here, let me do this much. Because that ain't going down without doing that. Out of curiosity, now will you let me? That is annoying. I don't want to service the train. There's no need to service it right now. No, that's fine. I'll just waste my time in order to make you happy, game. When's the wiper? Can open that window. Are you spinning your wheels or something? Is that what's happening? Why would happen otherwise? Also, yeah. Loads of beams that I just moved over there for no reason at the moment. I mean, I'm still gonna do the job. I just gotta go deal with this nonsense first. Ah, but 51 is still there, isn't it? God damn it. Not me to increase the throttle. Go deal with... That was very annoying. How is it raining indoors? Oh, other way. Put me in the damn train, game. Not gonna let me do that, are you? Stop! This is annoying. So damn far past where I needed to be. Why are we not picking up speed? feel like this is the train that I'm controlling instead of that one. Which they're connected, so that shouldn't be the... Apparently there's still a bit of throttle implied. Ding, 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 ding. Get in the train. God damn it. Brakes. What the hell is going on? Why am I not getting a proper connection? That's why. 'Cause that wasn't hooked up for some reason. Why do I feel like I'm controlling two different trains? Because I'm controlling two different trains. Yeah, that's much more like it. Alright. Stop. You as well. Stop. Okay. Hook you up. Look at that. There's hardly anything to add for most of them. Okay, oil and fuel. Little bit. But I mean, it did come from somewhere else on the map, so that's not surprising. You're the C270, right? Yeah. Oh. Off, top you off, and oh look, that was hardly anything. Then you, and there should really be basically nothing on any of these because I've hardly used the train. Run over here to this building. I'm gonna go pay fees on things. Well, it's cheap. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat that cost because I had to move it. But now it should accept the order, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very annoyed because I've cleared all my fees out. There we go. Well, I just serviced it, so that's useful. I ended up on that front spot again. I don't think it was quite as much as before. There we go. Good. Forward. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, you don't need to go that fast. I said you don't need to go that fast. Or I fucking derail on this Great ass curve. Should at least be able to control the train now from over here. Thank you. Whoops. Is the slug wheel slipping? Like, what the hell? Do I even need the wipers on at this point? Really? Time I jump around, it resets it. Clear it out. Then we wait. Wait until I can hook back up with the train that I was hooked up to originally before the game forced me to go fix things because, you know, that was totally necessary. Spoiler, it was in fact not necessary and the game just is a pain in the ass at times. I'll have racked up more fees by the time I get over here anyway. Spoiler alert, you rack up fees just by driving your trains. Or, you know, trains. I think the slug is mine, technically, but the trains are not. Slowly back it up. Or it rebounds too far, make sure to get it connected. Okay, now we do this again. Run over to the station. Office, whatever you want to call it. Thank you. Where are we going? C. I do not want to put it at C, you bastard. Unless that's C. Not sure. I don't think it is, though. Might be. I'm pretty sure that's the rest of D. Frame rate's hurting a little bit doing that. Yep, see, that's the rest of D. Where am I going for C? All the way over there. Really? Alright. Tracks are still damp. It's still worth doing. It's annoying that I have to move it all the way over there. But I mean, you know, 15 grand just for doing this. Not bad. Not full throttle. So I'll want to take that. Then only 3 here. Only 3 tracks. And of course it's got some cars in it. Why wouldn't it? Can't just give me a clear siding. No, you gotta give me one that has cars in it. And now we wait for it all to roll past. It'll be a minute. Time expected on this? 17 minutes? 17 minutes, but you've got to load it up. You gotta grab the train, unload it, and then shuffle it over to here. Really? Bitchin'. Thank you for not dropping this like you almost did. I feel like I'm just gonna cheese it. Do a quick coupling of the trains as I slowly roll up to them. And then just push it to the end, and I'll uncouple them, and I'll uncouple the trains, and I'll set the parking brakes, and I'll do all that bit manually. Save myself a little bit of time. That would have lost me a bit of time if I hadn't done that. Glad I noticed it the last second. Glad I was in F4 mode. Or Alt mode, rather. F4 is a completely different button that doesn't do anything at the moment. Just don't combine the two of those keys together. It doesn't end well. That's the Windows key. That's why I use game capture. I mean, you won't see anything of importance in there anyway. Why are flat cars being stored over here anyway? This is for the tankers. Why flat? 10 should be sufficient. It's not like there's that many cars to push. Of course, now I gotta go find those cars. I forget if it was 2 or 3 additional. Of the 23 connected. Oh boy. .44 H40 40 You probably still had a parking brake set, didn't you? No? You do now. Set the parking brake on that one, so let's stay out of the harbor. $8 minutes. Which, yeah, 22.5 for that. That was worth it. Alright, let's see. Any other ones worth it? I'm gonna say no. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Hold up. Hold up. I get that there's 3 drop-offs, but you were gonna give me 15,000 in 17 minutes for the last one. And then 13,000 for this, almost 14,000, but 51 minutes? And this train weighs like a quarter what the other one did. What the... Do I even want to deal with that? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yep, that's what... Mine East. That's where the D2 is. I think. Or is it Coal Mine South? I fit it all in. Yeah, it's Coal Mine South. Coal Mine East is all the way up there. Gonna group these together. Coal Mine East. That back. That is also steel mill. Well, I'll keep these. No. There. Any other multi-town things? This is very finicky trying to line it up the way I'm trying to line it up. A mill, there was one. Machine factory also. So I mean, coal power plant. Where even is coal power? That's up there. Or vaguely. And that's just that. I mean, that's 40 grand. That's nothing. Forest South for only 18. Have I been to Forest South? I don't think so. I don't think I've been through it. Unless I made like a detour up there at one point. Coal Mine East, even more, but it's very out of the way. Wood scrap. Not a ton. Not terrible. And then you're just not even worth it, honestly. Okay, so the way I see it, there's basically two options here. These three, which I should be able to manage, and will net a fair amount of money. Or these three, which might be questionable weight-wise. Very questionable weight-wise. Yeah, I mean, actually, it's just these, isn't it? They're all 92 minutes. Total, it's like... what, under 1,000 tons? Oh, that's not really doable, though, is it? With all the elevation? I don't know. Because again, DH4 can only do about 600 tons up a 2% grade. The DE2 is only good for about 300. And then somewhere back here is the slug, which is just more traction motors. So I mean... I don't know. It might be doable, but it might not be. Of course, just to confirm. Requires long 2 and fragile, which I have. Length and fragile. That's not an issue. Are there any DH4s around besides that one that I haven't already taken? Like all the trains are over here. I.e. just this lot, which isn't helpful. I mean, I could technically just get the other D2s and tie them in and have the extra bit from them, but at that point, is that even worth it? I mean, that's potentially a lot of money. But I'm not sure I'm even going to make it out of the yard with how steep the climb is. I can only get so much of a run up because of the turn. Honestly, I'm not sure it's worth it. I think it's just too much elevation to be doable at the moment. Nobody's chiming in saying, no, you're fine, so I guess we're doing this AFK scene again. Anyway, as the bot said, it's time for another break. Just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads. Prevents pre-rolls for next hour. And the ads will be over before the gameplay is back, so the gameplay itself is completely ad-free. If you don't like the fact that I do this, just keep in mind at the moment I've got a missing filling that needs to be filled, and I don't have the money to do it. So, while ads don't pay a lot of money, every little bit I can get right now is, well, it'll help. Anyway, when I get back, we'll figure out what the hell to do next. And, go from there. Hear me? Alrighty, I am back. Yeah, let's just jump back into it, I guess. I could mention how I'm missing a filling again, but, oh wait, I just did. Okay, so... yeah, I don't think hauling that much out of harbor is reasonably doable. Like, if it was flat, no problem. Problem is, let me see how much it is, because I don't feel like doing the mental math. Hey? Anyway... yeah, that's 933 tons. In theory, it might be doable if it doesn't rain. I guess it's evening, so it's not going to rain quite yet. And yeah, that's just out of the question. That's too much weight. Good. Food factory is so far away. That's another thing. Do I really have 92 minutes? That I don't. Considering my options. What the hell is sawmill? Over in the corner. So, let me just say, not doing that one. Full power. I mean, hell, that's 40,000 right there, plus a time bonus? I guess what I could do is forget that. Just do these two, because that should be manageable. You know, that should be manageable. And that's still going to be a ton of money if I can do it. So... matter of actually finding and picking everything up, which easier said than done. Oh, those are just idling away. Wouldn't happen to be one of you, right? I don't think I can do you. No. Alright, while I search for stuff. Paste. 64, no. I'm looking for an FH and FH. Surprise, surprise. So... $16 and $62. That one's... not over here, clearly. You know, sure as hell I'm not going to be able to finish this again. Right. 78. That's you. Those cars, which mind. H. That means they're both over here. Oh. Wrong side of the wall. FH16 is this set. Could be 9 train. Yep. 5, 2. Okay, let's get this prepped and then we can go from there. Other way. See, I think scroll wheel down to turn it off, right? Like how this, you scroll wheel down to stop applying brakes. No, that just makes it full throttle. And as with everything in this game, now we wait. I really don't have much to talk about. Already touched on the highlights and uploads being removed if you're over a certain capacity. Nintendo Gold points are expiring, which didn't even realize until the first break of the stream, but still touched on it. I did say earlier that we're doing GTA on Friday instead of Assetto, but I'll mention that again properly at the end of the stream. I'm just here, playing games, trying to have fun, making it easy. I don't know. Yeah, the screech that the brakes make sometimes is really not pleasant to listen to, is it? Not much I can really do about it, though. This is when I realized that actually it's that set. Wait. Oh, okay. It's probably fine. Why did you roll so much, bastard? Oh, are we doing this again? Yeah, that's too far. Where is it? Oh. But seriously, that is the right one. H62. Unset the parking brake. While I wait for this, I can technically go over here. We'll check it's you. 16. Left. 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 Makes it you that needs to be switched. I'm not holding it down, I'm just spinning my mouse wheel. A lot of hurrying up and waiting in it. What's the latest drama that I actually might care about in the slightest? 5070 Ti pricing? Or just the 50 series in general? Again, I wouldn't mind having like a 5080 because it would be quite an upgrade from a 2080 Ti. But I ain't buying one because if for no other reason than I don't have the money to. Also power budget, also power supply, also bottlenecked by a 10900K maybe? I don't know, 10900K might still have enough grunt at 1440p to do what's necessary. After all, like right now, I see cores are loaded. Oh, a couple of threads are loaded. But a full core? No. And this is a rather intensive game. I don't know. GPU would probably get bottlenecked by my CPU. Probably. because of the nature of it. But I would need a power supply upgrade to really feel comfortable. Well, no, I would need a power supply upgrade, period, because 750 watts is not enough for a 5080. And a 10900K. But it's not happening ever anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, you know, at least if this was actually a successful thing that I'm doing right now, this whole streaming business, I would very much be justified in getting one because of the encoders, you know? But even a 40 series card would suffice in that regard. Alright, that's the train hooked up. All more or less good. I guess let's go. Where am I going to? Machine factory. Probably take this route up, I guess. And over. I don't need to stop by City South. At all? That doesn't actually matter. I think that should more or less just be set now. All of it. Well, no, they can do that. $37,000 plus time bonus from that, and then this one's $23,000 plus time bonus. It's heavy. So long as it's not about to rain, which it isn't. Should be fine. Double check that, yes, it is paired. Don't really want to let it get above 30. Here's the last car. Oh, running. I don't know what that was about. Of course, I should have looked at the weather forecast a little bit more closely on the off chance that it updated. 5 up here. I know it's a 4 coming in. However, my furthest back car is, where exactly? I don't know. Not that far back. Good. Probably. They're losing speed though. Just a slow crawl is all. Yeah, you're fine. You're in the yellow. The slow crawl is all. We're fine. Definitely fine. Come on, train. Make a fool out of me, bastard. Speed's picking back up. Or it was, but now the temperature is dropping and it's only slightly decreasing. Sand. There. With the sand? Come on, drop back down. You're literally crawling along at the moment. Oh, fuck off. And we're basically out of momentum. Well, that's problematic. What are you doing? You're fine, because of course you fucking... Thing's hooked up. Far back are we at this point? Back to here. We have so little to go. Boy, this thing is cooling off very slowly. This is fun. Should, in theory, be doable. Just maybe if I didn't have the damn slug in there. Here, but do. Didn't blow a traction motor over here, did I? Yes. Yep, yep. But we are making very slight forward progress. That's exciting. Nope. How are you doing? Traction motor off again. The feeling that that one's just going to keep throwing the breaker. But you cool off a bit again. This is doable, as long as it doesn't start raining. I just, because of the way things are, didn't have enough speed going up the hill, so now I've got to crawl it along until I'm far enough along that I can actually get it to move more than at like 1 mile an hour, if even. Tab heater, I can't click the switch on it, doesn't work. Yep, did that wrong. It's funny that that keeps tripping the breaker, but this one doesn't. Temperature. Got the sander is necessary at this point. In theory, I could just go down, grab the 2D2s in there, and add a couple trains onto the back. Extra help. Probably should do that. Don't wanna. Big pipe is fine. Angle. Not going anywhere at the moment. And you probably tripped that again. Yep. Fine. Get some extra pushing power back in the harbor. Just use one of them. So bloody expensive. Why can I not do it from over there? So annoying. As you do. Who are you? 48. Neat. If I had 2 DH4s, maybe I'd be able to do this no problem. If I didn't have the slug, maybe I'd be able to do it no problem. You're fine. Bud. Alright. Cut you out. Close this door, hop into here. Unset that, which already was. Start you up. Turn you off. away we go. Gonna need that. This is the point at which I derail something because I'm trying to push from behind rather than pull forward. Specifically doing it around a curve. No clue. Ready on this at any moment. I made it a good ways up, when you consider that the train is a decent length, probably better part of 20 cars. I still have to go this far up the hill to get to it. Not bad. Yeah, kiosk. Stuck on the hill out of harbor. What a surprise, right? Let's just blow the traction motor, you know? Silly things. How are you? You good? It's rolling backwards. Plummet in, I guess. Alright. See how well this goes. You've cooled off completely. That's good. Units are overheating. Probably helps to disable the brake on them, yeah? Yep, that's fine. I mean, we are rolling. We need to get the back end of the train onto the flat level here. And we should be good, at least a little bit. I don't want to carry those cars with me, the rearward trains, for longer than necessary. 21 with those trains attached. They're still rolling. Can probably ditch the sander at this point. Probably, you know, catch up to this one and do this. How are you doing, by the way? You doing good? Yeah, fortunately, however many rules I break in regards to things and stuff, doesn't matter. You... Parking brake. You... let me go catch up to my train now. Going. It's slow, but we're going. Can I do that without overheating it? No. Hey, you want to actually help with all this, please? Yeah, kiosk. Again, it doesn't matter. Nobody needs to know. Besides, it was on the remote. Eventually. I mean, we're slowly increasing speed, but we're not increasing in temperature. That's important. There's also just these two trains sat there. How do you know which one the remote's controlling? Excuse me. You pick it. Pair it. Can we fuck off with the uphill grades, though? Really annoying, and it's not doing me any favors. Yeah, it looks flat, however, it's very much inclined. the problem with leaving the harbor. It's so much further down compared to the lines around it. Are very slowly gaining speed. So slowly, in fact, that we don't have to worry about the speed limit at all. We're still right up against the temperature limit, more or less. If I go any more aggressive on the throttle, it's going to start overheating. I mean, we're up to almost 20 kph. Is fine. Because even at this grade, we're still gaining speed. Also, it's almost the end of the stream. So yet again, I'm ending in the middle of a job. What was the time limit on these? 92 minutes? Okay, good. That's one uncouple. I don't think there will be multiple uncouples because not unloading. Yeah. C3I and C4I. How long until I finish? I'm going up to Machine Factory. And the stream should be over in like 10 minutes. So, yeah, just the majority of the map. Also, look at that. Crept up towards 30 kph, and it's still lowering in temperature a little. And I guarantee you if I do that, it's gonna start creeping back up. And for no real noticeable benefit over here as well. But we're going. I'm actually going to do the thing that you shouldn't do. Fixing decreasing, that's fine. Plus 1.2. Don't do that. Here, I definitely want to go left. 1.1. I am set to go left. There's a bit of a wiggle there. Fix in the tunnel. There does it level out! Why does it not level out anytime soon? Now it kind of levels out. Supposedly. Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, it's out of range. I'm surprised. Alright, I should go back to the train. It wasn't gaining speed fast enough to be a concern. If anything, it's just gonna blow a traction motor or two. Because it loses all of its speed and rolls back down, but I mean, look, it's going just fine. Look at that! It's actually carrying speed! Isn't it amazing? It's actually going somewhere. Still might be a bit of a struggle. Could be doable, just... pushing is all. Oh, pulling, technically. That needle isn't going down anymore. I mean, the temperature is going up, but that's fine. I think we're good. Temperature will slowly drop, the speed will slowly rise. Once it gets to where it levels out a bit, I think that's where I'll park it for the time being, because I don't really want to save the game while the train is in motion. I feel like that's not a great idea. Temperature dropping, speed increasing. Yeah, we're in the clear. We are out of harbor. Kills the speed if you do that. So there's technically no harm in doing it then. It just brings the train to an immediate stop with no consequences, right? Yeah, no, I'm still parking. Look at the speed gain! It's on the flat! Oh, it's beautiful. I don't even need to have it revved up that high, in fact. Yeah, we're good. We are so good. Oh yeah, this is definitely doing regenerative braking. Yep. Nope, that is absolute. Well, it's not really regenning properly. It's just kind of wasting it, but still. The slug is definitely doing that. Alright, there we go. See, roughly when did I start moving? Around there. That was getting stuck on the hill. But yeah, only 30 of the 90 minutes taken up by getting out of harbor. I saved. Now I get to wait for the game to disappear. You don't have to see that. Oh, wow, it actually shut really quickly. Yeah. Well, that's it for tonight. It's all the Derail Valley that I'll be doing on stream this week. Because the next two streams, most likely, are going to be the same thing. On Friday, there's going to be some GTA, and then on Saturday, there's probably gonna be more GTA. Look, not everybody can make it to both nights, and I mean, we like racing in GTA, we like doing all that shit, right? Like, it's a good game, just Cockstar sucks, which is why we're doing 5M finally. Now that it's on its way out, seemingly, but never mind that. So, yeah, we'll play it Friday night with EJ, and then Saturday night without him, and whoever shows up, shows up. No FNR this week, in case that's not obvious. I mean, no FNR in Assetto this week, is what I should say. Because GTA is still technically racing, so... yeah. So look forward to that. Just Derail Valley during the week and GTA during the weekend. What a week. Anyway. Yep, that's basically it. If you want to watch some ads, stick around. I'd appreciate it right now, because again, every little bit of money I can get at the moment because of this damn missing filling would be great. But if you don't have a sub and you don't want to watch ads, then just leave. You won't miss anything. So, yeah. Anybody who is willing to stick around, though, again, ads don't give me much, but every little bit helps. So, that being said, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.